Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the pitch. That one catches the zone, and that's how this game gets started. And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number one. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8".
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Stays alive. One out, a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. Two down after the strikeout. Hung up in a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Now he steps off to reset.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Misses. Ball one.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses down and away. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Bounced up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Throw. Save. And that was close.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Out to center. It gets down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time there. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Freddie Freeman swings through it for strike one. And that's too high. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ripped into center, base hit. Here comes Edman around third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Max Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Go to third. Save. Double steal.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Oh, that was by you.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Back here in L.A., top of the second. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Glass now, back to work. Out to short. Edman slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Alex Bregman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 1-2. Batted by him for the K. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Got off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The Astros down by a run here at the top of the second. Up the middle, Edman. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And now it's Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed. Swings here and blasts one left field. Hayward makes a nice running catch. And here comes Tommy Edman. Reached on an infield single his first time. To the right side. Altuve slings to first. And they get Edman for the out. That's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
And he deals. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Around second now, going for 3. Dubon coming home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And it skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Grounding ball here, rolls foul. Myers at second. Altuve at first, 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. Myers headed for the plate.